Hello.
Hello.
I just want to make sure we are in the right spot.
Okay.
Hang on. Peeps. Sorry, y'all. I should have done this already.
You should have.
Okay, this might mean that it's on my main page, which is not what we want. I may have to start over. No, I don't know. Anybody out there?
What is this different than before?
Well, no, except that I did see how I did the scheduled stream.
Nope. Yep. What does that mean?
I'm just gonna go look, y'all, real quick. I did a scheduled stream so that I would be able to. Okay, there we are. There we're on that one. Let's see if we're on the other one too. We may be in 2 spots. Poor me.
Can we see them?
Okay, good. We're in 2 spots. Oh, they're on. Why couldn't we see any of that? Hey, y'all. Okay, for some reason we weren't able to see any comments. Let me click this off. Okay, there we go. Now I can see some comments too. Hi, y'all.
How long have they been watching?
Probably the whole time that I was fumbling through that.
Oh, did they see when I was?
They love us. They don't mind, right? Y'all are forgiving. So over here is where you're going to see their names, and then that's just unless they have a BeLive account. So anyway, How is everyone doing? We're getting it together.
Yep.
Figuring it out.
It's a time change.
We haven't seen you guys since, well, I have, but you haven't been on since before reunion. So.
Oh, yeah?
Hello, well, everybody. Thank you. I know in this cute shirt, I love this shirt too.
Are they talking about yours or mine?
Probably mine because it has pink zebra on it.
Mine is Under Armour.
So anyway, I hope everybody had a wonderful reunion experience and that was all great. And talk about August. Let's talk about August for a minute.
Let's talk about August. Wasn't that amazing?
What? We're going to talk. I know. I missed seeing you guys at reunion too. That was the hardest part, for real.
Yeah.
That was the hardest part. It was just different. It was just so different. So anyway, but we missed everybody. But yeah, August was an incredible month. And you guys probably saw that I posted. This team did $3.6 million. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Beth said your shirt is nice too, Duane.
Oh, thank you, Beth. Maybe
but anyway, what a crazy month. What are you doing?
Well, this thought you see more
okay.
flag on the armor.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you're good now.
Okay.
Sit back up here. No, come on, sit up here. Get real. We're trying to help do stuff. So anyway, incredible month. And where was I going now? I totally forgot. You totally distracted me. Yeah. Totally distracted me. Anyway, we have lots to cover. Okay, so September, as you guys know, is Pink Zebra's 9-year anniversary. Super cool, right?
Huh.
Did you know that?
I think I did.
He hadn't been paying him much attention lately. He's been working hard.
I think I did see that.
Hardly working, whatever, yeah.
Tom was on the live talking about it.
You saw that. Okay. Yes. So anyway, happy anniversary to Pink Zebra. And they're focusing on celebrating the angels among us, which I think is so cool.
Yeah.
Most everybody on here knows because you guys are tuned in, but you know that we are donating $90,000 to frontline workers, meaning
that's 9%.
Nurses.
That's our goal, right?
What?
Ain't that our goal?
What do you mean?
9% of something or sales of the angel goes to it.
Right.
Our goal was 90,000.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you made it sound like we're donating 90,000, but that's our goal to donate.
It is our
goal. We have to work to that point.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And 9% of the proceeds from the angel products will be donated.
Yes.
Okay. Now that we all understand that. Hey, you guys. Hey, Danielle. Hey, everybody. So there's that. And I can't wait. Tom actually showed us a couple of the products that are going to come out in September, which are so beautiful. I cannot wait.
How come I didn't see that?
Because you must not have been watching the live.
I heard it though.
Oh, I had it going. That's probably why. Because remember, it was last minute. Melissa caught me.
He jumped on, and you're like,
yeah, I
Tom
thought
is
it was going to be
doing
the next day.
something.
I know Duane's keeping me straight. Exactly. That's scary, y'all. I'm just saying. Yes, because he was supposed to go live the next day, which was the 1st, and instead he went ahead and went live the night before, and so I just popped on real
And
fast.
he showed y'all some stuff.
He did.
Y'all wasn't
So
supposed to see yet.
did you guys? The wall hug. Kelly said it. The wall hug with the clip of the wings.
Whoa.
So.
We got any wall hug?
Thank you, Dave.
I didn't see it.
So you're going to see it. Hopefully I will be able to get my hands on one because they're going to sell out fast.
Right.
But it's the wall hug. And then there's these beautiful wings that will clip onto it so that when it's up on the wall, you'll see the wings in the front.
Okay. I heard something about
gorgeous
clipping on something. All right.
Yeah, because Danielle wanted him to go back and show how easy it was to clip on and all that. And then the cute little, precious little simmer pot. I love that. It's all beautiful. So anyway, there's that.
And so
it'll keep us going in September.
It'll sell out.
Oh,
so buy.
Y'all tell them it's going to sell out. It'll sell out fast. Luckily, there's minimums.
Is this the thing we have to stay up for and do it at midnight?
Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll come out at an hour that we are awake.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm excited.
Okay.
Rally coming up. September 26th.
Oh.
Who all's going to be watching Rally?
Can't make it.
I'm already in.
We're planning. We got
whatever. You're so goofy. We will be on. So and
is it a virtual rally?
It is a virtual rally.
Oh, so we can watch it from anywhere.
No. Stop.
Yeah. I'm liking this virtual.
No. It's virtual.
Yeah.
No. Stop.
What does that mean? We don't have to be here, right?
No, I have to be here.
Why?
Because there's a whole bunch of people all over the United States and Canada that are hosting little groups either in their home or in a local restaurant or whatever. And then there's some people that are watching it from their living room.
Right.
But yes, we will not be watching. We will not be virtual. I mean, we will be, but you know what I'm saying. Not the way you're thinking.
I think we should just watch it from somewhere.
Can't do that. Okay, so everybody's going to check in Rally. We're going to have it. I don't remember, was it a new product or a new category? I forget which. Do you remember?
No, he already told us everything. We don't need.
Not for Rally.
Yeah, he done showed us and
no, he didn't.
We done discussed it. We already know.
Okay. Anyway,
that's what the live was about.
Registration ends on September 11th. Hang out in your underwear for Rally, right? If you want, just know that no one wants to see that, Danielle. No one wants to see that.
How do they know I'm not in my underwear?
You aren't right now.
Oh, you had to look though, didn't you? You wasn't sure, were you? Yes.
Okay. All right, we're getting way off track.
Yes, we are.
Okay, I don't know if you guys heard this. I think I saw it on the newsletter and I thought, I don't remember hearing that. But Club Pink for September is going to ship in a clear plastic. There won't be a label or anything. I saw that in the newsletter. So I thought I'd bring it up just so everybody doesn't go, oh my gosh, what happened to my label? Whatever, when you get yours. No label, clear plastic carton.
I'm
Club
confused.
Pink. And I can't wait to get that
clear
one.
plastic carton.
Yeah, and I don't know why. Club Pink. You know how I get the... Mm-hmm.
Well, they're probably having issues with the containers, like they said.
I'm sure, but I don't know about the labels.
Labels on a container, they'll just send it to you.
Yeah, I don't know. So there's that. Okay, on September 15th, I'm really excited about this, guys. So Tara Cribbs is going to be going live with me. She's going to talk a little bit about her journey, and I'm super excited about that. You guys, she you saw her at our hometown reunion, get her boots, and along with several other fabulous ladies. So I'm excited. She's going to go live with me, and we're gonna talk. I'm gonna ask her a bunch of questions, and she's going to talk about her whole.
Where does she live?
Tara, are you on? I don't know. I'd have to look. Why do you always ask me questions that I don't know the answer to?
That's my job.
You definitely keep me on my toes.
My job.
Hey, Diana. Diana's another one that got her boots. So anyway, I'm super excited about that. That's going to be fun. September 15th. I have a time, but I can't remember exactly what it was. I want to say 7:30 Central PM.
September 15th.
I think.
Okay.
I know, right? Yay. I'm super excited.
That's our back to our Tuesday?
No.
15th?
Is the 15th a Tuesday? It may be. Oh, there she is. Tara, where do you live? Duane was asking, and I don't know. She's from Atlanta. Oh, there you go. So I'm super excited. Okay. Right. All right. So I'm going to talk about a couple things. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about just protecting our mindset. Let's do that first. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and dive right in. So this kind of all came up. So we come back from our hometown. What are you looking at? Our hometown.
I'm trying to make sure I'm looking at the
green dot. The green dot's up, so it looks like we're looking up. And he's all now that
I'm always looking at the screen.
Now that
I always look at myself, and it's like, why do I see? So I'm trying to look.
Now that he heard the Barnes media stuff that we heard at hometown reunion, now he's like, is the headspace right? Are we looking in the right spot? I'm like,
yeah,
for real. So it's awesome. So anyway, but we go to this fantastic hometown reunion. Everybody gets super jazzed and pumped. Can't wait to get back. Start selling the products, get the catalogs out and all this kind of stuff. And what happens? It happens every time, pretty much. Something gets in there and messes with your mindset. Something. It's going to be something. This time, I'm sure a lot of it was shipping. Who knew that we were going to be 340% over last year in ordering in August? I'm still blown away that that's August.
Well, the virtual or the hometown shopping thing.
That PZTV.
That was so a record sales that day.
Right. I heard that there were 15,000 people watching at any one given moment. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So needless to say, we had
doing rallies that way now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But needless to say, we had some challenges. And of course, Tom and the group immediately go into action and put in a third shift for shipping, and they hire a couple of customer service people. I mean, they go into action immediately. It's not like they just sit there at home office and go, well, this is a problem. I mean, they immediately go into action.
And they're adding they're helping automated packaging.
Is that in place? Is it going in?
No,
but it's going soon.
It's coming.
Okay.
And once they get it, they got to set it up and do a trial, but it is coming.
So all of that happens.
Because he said that what holds up shipping is the packaging.
Right.
Because the pickers can pick it, but then you got to go over to packaging, and then they package it.
Right.
And they have to check it.
Right.
And that's what takes up all the time.
That's what takes up all the time.
So they're going automated in packaging, and they're saying that should triple the amount of packages they can ship a day.
Right.
I think it's triple.
No,
maybe double.
No, I think you're right.
But the packaging is what's holding up.
Right. But the key here is that all of this happened and they immediately went into action. However, there's ramp up time, and you gotta train the people, and you gotta, I mean, that's not just an overnight thing that you click your fingers. And so we had challenges with shipping. And then of course, I'm going to use FedEx because that's what we're familiar with, but they're having some issues. Like, what the heck is going on? But so it's like triple effect, right? And what I saw and even felt at one point, because it's really easy to fall into that, but that fantastic, excited momentum that you've got is suddenly just crippled because you're listening to people being, they're mad and, they're all of this, right? So it's just coming at you, and it completely takes you to a different mindset. You're completely in a different place all of a sudden, and you're frustrated, and now you're mad, and, there's no excuse for this, blah, whatever.
Yeah. And
my whole thing is we have got to, first of all, we gotta have some grace. We've got to have some grace. Like, this was a huge, who would have expected to have that kind of growth? Who would have expected? I sure didn't.
300%.
And in fact,
what is standard? 20%?
Kelly says, be happy it's not USPS. I can imagine. Yeah.
Standard is 20% growth.
Right.
And we had
340. And that was like per day. So it's not like over the month. This was a per day.
And they started a third shift, and they started tripling
Correct.
I guess it wasn't long ago they started the double shift. So they went from single shift
right.
to double shift to a third shift within
Right.
a
But you got to
few
train and
weeks.
get
It wasn't
everybody.
it wasn't that long.
Right. You got to get everybody up to speed though.
Yeah.
And the same with customer service. You know, they're on the phone trying to help people. You know, maybe it's to walk through a party, or because we have a lot of consultants, y'all, whether we want to believe it or not, there are a lot of consultants that just randomly sign up and don't have that person to help them get acclimated to the business. And no matter how much we want to help people, we may not even know they are out there because they're under some leg that we aren't as involved in, because maybe they've got a different leader. I mean, there's all kinds of reasons, but there are a lot of people that just call customer service to say, how do I do this? Like, I don't even know. I don't even know where to start. And so they're on the phone with those people. So they've added people in customer service. They've got to get them trained. They got to get them up to speed.
Yeah, they said they were training 2 people.
Yeah.
And it would take, before they let them
on the phone
by themselves, they want to train them for 2 weeks.
Yeah. And Tom shared all of this. I'm just kind of sharing it in a little bit of a different way, because what I've seen and what I've heard is that people are super flustered, or they have been. Maybe they're hopefully a little bit past it now, because Tom has been trying to share a little bit more and go live when he can. But the important thing is we got to pull back a minute and go, wait a second. We are growing like crazy.
The number of people at home office is ridiculous from everybody. Just the number of people they have in home office now.
Yeah.
They started out with just a few people, and then they had to add and add and add and add. And they it's a ton of people that are working for us in the office. I mean, it's a ton.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know how many people were in the IT department, but it's a lot of people.
Yeah. No, it is. They keep adding where they need to. There's no doubt. They
are trying to address the problems. I mean, they have lots of employees now.
Yes, Kelly, I'm reading. She says, could a suggestion to home office be that they are given their upline's contact info just as we are told a new person? So, and I believe that when it's someone that they can see is working the business, they will tell them that, or to look at their tree going upwards. The challenge is, and it's no one here, obviously, it's absolutely no one here because y'all are all plugged in. But the reality is there are some people who just either they didn't want a team, or that's just not their thing. And so that person is still not getting the help. I mean, it's sad, but that's kind of why we created Peeps years ago, was for the lost person that so they had a place to go. So if you ever hear of somebody and maybe they're not on your team and they're just lost and don't know what to do, you can add them to Consultant Corner, of course, but add them to Peeps. By all means, add them there, because, we'll all come together and support one another and help each other, and hopefully take some of that burden off of customer service, because they get calls.
Just help them, lead them into if you're not, sure you can help them, just lead them the right direction.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put them in the right group or in contact with the right person, and let's just keep them motivated and get them excited and get them going.
Right. So let's go back though. I want to really, really, really talk about our mindset, because here's what happens. And again, most of you guys in this group are, because I'm looking at names and I'm like, oh, she's got this, he's got this. I mean, y'all know.
My name up there?
Of course it is, dear. But y'all know how to keep your mindset right. But it's important that we share this with our teams, because they sometimes.
You're so pretty.
You're so
I put my glasses on. I can see you.
You're so sweet. But they sometimes get bombarded with the negative, and they don't know how to deal with it, or it totally destroys their mindset or their mood. And we have to remember that even though we get it, other people they don't have that support maybe, or they don't know what to do when they're that frustrated. So the key is, and this is just my opinion and what has worked for me, but the key is, when you've got somebody that's really upset, listen to what they have to say. Sometimes they just want to be heard, right? That's important.
Just get it out.
Yeah, just let them talk, let them vent, let them do whatever, because that's okay. And then maybe. And
then when they're done, say, okay, you done?
Are you done?
Let's get back to work.
Right. But then, right. But if there's something that you can help them with, then by all means do. But if it's something that's kind of out of our control, like with this growth right now, they are doing everything in their power to get things buttoned up and popping again. And I've seen in the last 2 days, I've seen an increase for sure. But maybe just remind people of our growth and maybe remind them that not to stay in that negative place. Remember why you joined. Remember what you saw at Hometown Reveal. Yes.
Now, didn't I overhear somebody say something about another direct sales company about how their shipping is worse,
it's everywhere.
like terrible, like really bad?
How many direct sales companies have pretty much either run out of product or maybe they're closing their doors? I mean, this is happening everywhere. We are.
I think we're doing pretty damn good.
We are doing amazing.
Yeah. I mean, we've made new products.
Yes. Natalie's really good about that. Positive thinking and positive vibes. Yes, absolutely.
We found different ways to get our stuff out there.
Right.
Where the other people just have that one thing, and
right.
when they can't get it, then you're waiting.
Exactly.
At least we came up with
and gently
clean
and gently remind people.
Sanitizing.
Oh, there Kelly says
lotion.
Tupperware is 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
See, there you go. But gently remind people and be gentle about it, because when somebody's having a really bad day, and if they are barking because they just need to be heard and you bark back, it doesn't really go anywhere. So I always say, just be gentle, listen, and then just gently remind them of the good things and the positive things. And remember we talked yesterday, I went to bed at 9, got the best sleep ever, and booked 5 parties today. You go, girl.
Wow.
See,
wow.
That's awesome. Yeah, you got to get control of that mindset, because once it starts, if you let it keep going downhill, you might as well you're going to crash and burn.
Yep.
So just, stop it. A lot of times, let's see, let me look at my notes. I haven't even looked. Let's see.
We look at those.
Yeah. Okay. I think it was Justin Prince actually that recently said, feed the positive and starve the negative. So when someone is really upset or frustrated, we have a choice on how we're going to react. Yes, dear. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
You're dying to talk.
I'm done to talk, but
it's okay. No, go ahead.
I just want to say the guy that spoke.
Ed Milet?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's a perfect example. Some people thought he was over the top and too much, and they didn't like it.
Yeah.
And some people thought he was full of energy and excitement and brought them energy and loved it.
Right.
So the same message, but people seen it
different ways. Right.
So
right.
He was overbearing. He was too much. He blah, 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 whatever. Then he was fantastic. He was awesome. And I thought he was awesome.
Right.
I mean, his whole story. He was passionate and he was talking. He was loud. He got aggressive, it seemed like. And he's telling you, I'm going to help you. And we can do this together. And pink zebra. And
he was very excited.
I had a pile of rocks and I made him a beautiful home. And I mean, it was
so funny.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
But some people
I heard some people thought he was a little arrogant. And
yes.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that. I finally got to watch it today. They posted the link to it.
I thought it was terrific. I was like, oh my God. I mean, my heart was racing when it was over. And I'm like, man, I'm ready to go build a house.
Right. I was actually in tears a little bit because it was very touching.
It was, yes.
But you're right. The same message and people take it totally different ways, for sure.
So kind of like back to finding someone to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're their upline doesn't mean you're the person to help them.
That's true. Maybe, yeah.
Maybe the way you do things, they don't get because half full, half empty.
Right.
So they just need to reach out and find people that they can connect with and grow and learn from.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And we all connect with different personalities and it's okay if you connect better with somebody else. I mean, we've talked about that before, but I don't know who that is. Thank you you're so sweet. So, good. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to the BS. Your husband sounds like him. So you sound like Ed. That's awesome.
Oh, he has a house like
I was going to say, bring it on, baby. Anyway, so
beautiful home.
I know, right? So definitely, starve out that negative stuff. So I'm going to tell you, so one of the challenges that we have in our business is that we need to stay connected to social media, right? Whether it's Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is that you're staying connected on. However, we can also be too connected sometimes. And like a lot of times, I'll tell you guys, I will go in directly to the groups, make my posts, check and see what's going on out there, get a feel for what y'all are doing and all of that. And then I'm out. Whereas there have been times where I've gone in and I'll start reading a complaint, and then I'm reading what everybody else is writing. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, it's like the wind is completely taken out of my sails. And I'm like, yeah, what the heck is going on? Like, why is this happening? And I just kind of like can get right into that groove as well.
Yeah.
And it's really
sucked into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's really important that you cut that off, starve that negative, because you don't want to feed into that. And if it means getting off Facebook and walking away, well, then do it. Get off Facebook and walk away, because you have to protect your mindset. You have to protect your business. I mean, otherwise it could completely be devastating.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Okay. There was a lady at the reunion. She came because she won some awards, and I don't know if I heard it from her or someone else, that she commented about Tom and Kelly about how they're regular people.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought that was neat, because
most everybody that gets to know them says that.
I mean, it's the first time she met them. She got to come because she's brand new with the company. I don't think she's been with the company a year, but she got in, she rocked her business. She was going to win some awards. She comes there and she says, "Oh my God, they're like regular normal people."
Right.
But I just want to say, if I could be like anybody, I would want to be like Tom, because he is down to earth.
He's just a good guy.
He's a good business person.
Yeah.
He works. His saying is, "I work hard, I play hard." He's a lot of fun to be around. He's a good friend.
But he also cares very deeply. He cares they both care very, very deeply about this company and about the people in it. It's not just about the money. I mean, yes, this is a business by all means, but it is, they care very deeply about the people in this business.
Yeah.
So
they're just fantastic people.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Yeah. So, anyway, back to the mindset. I was going to just mention that when I have a situation like that where I am getting bombarded and it's starting to kind of get to me, and I'm starting to see myself like leaning in that direction where I'm kind of getting mad too, and I'm like, what the heck is happening here? I literally
glass of wine.
What?
Glass of wine.
Oh yeah. How often do you see me do that? Like whatever. I don't drink at home. But I literally will.
Know you left the house.
I literally will get up and walk away and change my environment for a few minutes. And it's amazing what that does. I'm sure you do it even at your plumbing job.
You have to just get away and just walk around and just whatever. It's like, all right, let me go try it again.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's definitely works.
So, I mean, it's key for this business too. And especially if you're going to be on social media, or be available. And you know what? Here's another thing. So I don't know about y'all, and most everybody here is going to probably relate to this, but my messenger is pretty much going off all day long and into the evening, except now I have Do Not Disturb. Thank you, Natalie Marshall. I turn it on at night, but I literally have learned that it's okay not to be available for a little bit because I need to clean up my head. So I will literally set my phone down and why are you laughing? I will walk away from my phone because they'll be there when I get back. And I will have a better mindset.
Someone the other day said, "I don't know how you do it."
Yeah.
Because she goes, I'm not going to say how many. She has some consultants, and she goes, "They're just calling me, and they're calling me, and I just don't know how you do it." And she didn't have but a couple.
Few, right? But Dana, I thought that was amazing.
A lot of people reach out to Dana, and it's
and a lot of people reach out to everybody in this group, which is.
And she goes, "I don't know how you do it."
Which is why we're having this conversation, because I just want to make sure we all can kind of figure out a way to get back to a good mindset, because that at the end of the day is going to be the most important thing for our health, for our families, for our business, for each other. We don't do each other any good. It's okay to have a couple. Hang on. I have to make this point. It's okay to have a couple people that you vent to from time to time, but do a quick gut check and make sure you're not bringing those people down when you do that. Make sure they're the kind of person that can listen to it and then tell you, okay, put your big girl pants on and let's go back to work. Because otherwise you just don't want to bring other people down. Right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. and then what was I going to say? Oh, it's okay to vent a little bit. That's perfectly natural. We are human beings. We have to get it off our chest, but then shut that door, get up, go do something different, change your scenery, change your environment, do something different, listen to a podcast, read a little bit of Brendan Burchard because you know he's my favorite. Do something different for a little bit of time until you feel yourself coming back to a lighter place and to a happier place and to a better mood. And then you can go attack it and you're going to have a completely different frame of mind when you do it. So,
You're better already. Thank you. Wow, you're amazing.
That's awesome. Hey, man, I've been coaching and working with coaches like the Brendan Burchard group. And I've been doing that since I quit my corporate job.
Yeah,
so what, 4 years now?
Little Dana,
I'm learning some stuff, man.
Little Dana and little Ed, hell, I'm going to start selling rocks.
That's right. Yeah, would you please? Because I
Hell
would
yeah.
love to have that house again.
I know.
Or something. Doesn't have to be that big.
We'll get some dynamite and blow some shit up and build a house.
Right. Yeah. The one thing that I do notice is when I'm listening to people, and I don't mind listening. So don't think I'm saying, don't call me if you have a problem. That is not the message I'm trying to say. My whole message here is that stuff is going to happen. It's all what you do with it and how you go forward. That's important. But have you ever noticed that when you're listening to a lot of that and you're trying to help your team and that you're like exhausted after a while? Like literally there have been nights where I'm exhausted. He wants to have a conversation and I'm just sitting there like staring straight through him because I'm mentally I'm gone. Like, and that's never a good thing because you want to be there for your family and you want to be able to, enjoy life basically. So, make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're protecting yourself and protecting that mindset. And if you need things to read, podcasts to plug into, if you need any of that, let me know because man, I'm telling you, I've got some great resources. This little book right here, I think I've sent this to a few people, but this little book right here, I literally can just plop it open and read a few things, maybe a few paragraphs or a chapter. And it just takes me right back to reminding me of how much I love what I do and how fortunate I feel that I'm doing this instead of going out and meeting with ExxonMobil to convince them to have their big annual conference at my resort. Oh my gosh. And then doing the contract and then holding them to the contract and blah, 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 blah. Like I love what I do. Awesome. Sometimes we just need to be reminded of that. So,
yep.
Okay. Anybody have anything you want to add to that? You got anything you want to add to that?
Let me see. Anything I want to add to that?
Plug some shit up. I like that, Pamela. I love it.
There was something. I forgot. Let me think.
Just remember, feed the positive, starve the negative. Oh, and you can always go learn something. Like I love to learn. Do you like to learn?
No.
No, of course not. I love to learn. So, okay. Well, so if you don't have anything you want to add to that, I'm going to discuss the career plan just for a minute. I'm not going into detail or anything like that. I just want to, when I posted, okay. Do you have anything?
No, I guess I do. No. Okay. Let's talk about the career plan.
Okay. So the other day, I think yesterday, I was so blown away by the numbers that you guys have been putting out in August, right? So, and I do that from time to time when I'm just blown away. And I think it was 3.6 million something when I posted it. And I had a few people who messaged me and said, "Oh my gosh, you're pulling in $70,000 to $90,000 this month." And I went, "Don't I wish?" Which made me realize, so first of all, a couple things. So made me realize that some people may not understand the career plan, and that's perfectly fine. Because usually until you start to get up to the, levels where you're making a mentoring bonus or a generation bonus, you're not paying a whole lot of attention to all that. But what was my other point? Oh, my second point was, when I say that, it's not because I'm seeing dollar signs. I'm saying that because I am truly in awe of how you guys, and I said this, I think, when I got the Paisley for the team, but I'm truly in awe of how you guys have taken on this whole, from March on, this whole COVID thing. Like you guys completely amped up whatever it was you were doing, or maybe you just kept doing what you were doing and survived. I had to change things a little bit because I am a person to person consultant. I do parties. I like to go do some events. I love to do my little party on the goes and visit people in their offices. I like to do my networking groups. And I mean, all of that face-to-face stuff stopped. And so I did have to readjust. And that, that's always a little challenging, but some of you guys came up with these great ideas, and several people, I'm still a very face-to-face person, but I figured out how to do it. We did a lot of Zoom, and I counted on my VIP customers and referrals and things like that. But a lot of you guys have not only survived, but you quadrupled your sales because you went a whole nother aspect. So my point of all that is to say that that's why I'm in awe when I post those numbers, because I want you guys to know what an amazing job you've done and how impressed I am. And I know the company is, because my gosh, they've got to be loving it. But anyway, so back to the $3.6 million. So when you become, I'm an executive director, right? So when you become an executive manager, you start earning a mentoring bonus. So you get paid on your levels 1 through 4, right? But then you also start getting a mentoring bonus down to the next executive manager. So you're cut off after that. That's how it is. That's just the way that the career plan works. Most career plans that are similar to this would work that way as well. The same thing with once you become a director, you either get paid on that executive manager down to the next executive manager, or you get a generation bonus. Now I don't want to get too much into this because I don't want to confuse anybody. If anybody wants a career plan conversation, or if you want us to get together with your team, we could do a Zoom call so that we're all kind of talking, because that's easiest. And when people can ask questions, that's best, because they're listening when they're on the same page. That makes sense. Anyway, so, okay, now you're a director or an executive director. So as myself, executive director, I have all these legs, okay? I get paid levels 1 through 4, just like everybody else. And then I get paid 2 generations of directors on each leg. So I have one leg that's got all these directors all down this leg. I get paid on 2 directors, and then I'm cut off from the rest, right? So when I hit presidential, I'll get 1 more of that leg, and then I'm cut off from the rest. So that happens on every single leg. So I get paid on 2 directors. If I've got 2 directors on every team, or 1 director, whatever it is, I get paid generation, that director down to the next. So basically I get cut off. So no, I do not make money on $3.6 million. Although, wow, that would be fabulous if I did. But I also want to say my income is still very, very good. When you start making mentoring bonuses and generation bonuses, that's when your checks start really going up. So I highly encourage, I thought I saw somebody say that Tiffany, close to executive manager, awesome. Get there, girl. Because once you start getting into the mentoring bonus and then the generation bonuses, you're getting a little bit bigger cut. So it's totally worth it, and it's amazing. And let me know when you get there, because I'm going to cheer you on. I think that's so cool.
And this is the time of year to really concentrate on your legs, right, and your promotions.
Well, yes, Natalie, you're so close, girl. You're so close. Yeah. So this is any time that we hit a momentum in sales growth, because that's the hard part sometimes. Well, I say that it's 2-pronged, because you got to have the people, and then you got to have the volume. So if you've got the volume coming in, then you just need to get everybody working on recruiting. So, because recruiting is going to be key, because you got to have the people. But anyway, yeah. Again, if you want to have a career plan conversation, I'm happy to do it. That's always, that's fun, right? So, but I just wanted everybody to know, because I felt kind of bad after I got a couple calls, and it was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, no. I don't want people to think that's why I'm posting oh, yay, I'm about to make $90,000 or $70,000, whatever. No, but I still think you guys are amazing. And I'm still going to shout out those numbers every single month, because wow, it is just crazy.
Yep.
So anyway, anybody have any questions or anything you want to chat about? that was it. That's all I've got tonight.
Okay, what else?
I don't know.
That's it.
So,
Hey, when's the rally? September
26th.
Ah, dang it.
So, you know what I would love to see is, and I think we've done this before, but let's do it again because there may be some new people. But I would love to hear who you guys get motivated by. Like I said, Brendan Richard is going to always be my favorite because I have a soft spot because that was he was very instrumental in getting me past the hump of knowing I could do something and letting go of that corporate job. So I'm always going to follow him, but I always love to hear of new people. So maybe if you've got anybody and you want to list them off in this thread, or we could start a new thread, but I would love to hear of some different people that you like to listen to, because I try every year to find someone that maybe I can either go see or that I can plug into and learn something a little different, because everybody teaches different stuff. Like Ed Millett, like he was totally cool today when I watched him. I thought he was really good. So I'm going to be watching him a little bit more. So is rally going to be virtual or in person? It's either one, Pamela. So what?
Oh, yeah, explain that. How's
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. So we've got a group of us that'll be at home office that will kind of host the meeting at home office, and they will be live there. They're going to be broadcasting just like we did for Hometown Reunion across all of these places.
So we're going to home
So
office.
you can either be you can either be in your living room and do it like when you register, you'll just register that you're going to be virtual. Do it in your living room and make sure you do that so that the gift that you get goes to you. Or you can join one of the many. I mean, there's like 75 different people across the United States and Canada that are going to have little mini sessions. I think one of them is as big as like 50 people even in probably in Pennsylvania or someplace. But yeah, so it's virtual or in person, depending on if you've got a place that you want to go connect with in your area. Go to your back office under events and registration for rally, and you can see, I think you can see it there, or you can check the newsletter and there's a whole list of where the places are so you can pick.
Okay, so these places are like people are putting this together?
Well, so no, they're just so originally we were just going to host here at home.
Yes.
And that's what some people are doing. We were going to have 10 people.
So I'm saying these people are putting it together themselves.
Yes.
And saying you can come here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not company sponsored or anything.
Well, yeah, it's still kind of, because they're pink sapphires that are, most of them, I think there's maybe some that aren't, but there are people that have said, I'm willing to do this. And they've given their information to Connie, and then Connie's put it out there as a list, and they can RSVP for that. So yeah, check the newsletter. That's probably the best place. Get registered for Houston. Yeah, Jessica's coming in town. She was coming in town to visit, and the timing is just perfect. So we're hosting it at home office.
And when is this? 26?
Yeah. Yes, you'll be here.
That's the week after
The wedding.
Oh yeah, I keep saying a wedding, but we're not.
He's so thrilled. We have a wedding to go to, and then we have rally. He wants to go to the Deer Lilies, but whatever. Okay, let's see what else we got. I'm out in Washington. Shannon came out to lead rally once, hoping to go in person, but I have no idea where it'll be. Yeah, check that list. Too late to register, but good thing.
Okay, I have a question. Are people still social distancing? Is that still going on?
Hang on. You can still register if you want to get the gift and all that kind of stuff. So you can still register. Just do that. You're doing it virtually, and that way, you know, you can get the gift and watch the playback or whatever. After the grandbaby's here. What?
I'm just saying we're still social distancing.
Some people are, yes. In Houston and Harris County, we were going to have to, so we could only have 10 people. So we were able to jump it up to 30 because Fort Bend County is under different guidelines. Hopefully the mask thing will be done by then. I don't know about y'all, but I'm done. I'm over it.
Well, if they
hey, Angie Ditzler.
figure out exactly what's going on.
Duane's stuck with Jessica, she says. 5 whole days. What?
Oh, she's gonna be here for 5 days.
Yeah.
Dang it, we're not gonna be here.
Too late to register. No. Wait, what? No, it's not too late to register. September 11th. What is today? Yeah, you're good. September 11th.
Second.
September 11th is the last day to register.
So a week from today, right?
Something like that.
Today's 2.
No. Is that right?
Today's the 2nd already.
Oh, yeah, but that's not. It's like Thursday or Friday. So I meant to register to host. Oh, yes.
Well, today is Wednesday.
Yes, Natalie, I'm sorry. Now I see what you mean. Yes, ma'am. Too late for that. They're already pretty much designated. Unless you just wanted to have it at your house and maybe have 1 or 2 people
next
over.
Friday.
But it won't be like, it won't be listed. So, okay.
But if you have 20 people at your house, who's
sorry,
gonna know?
Pamela.
Who's gonna know there's 20 people here?
Well, they won't get gifts. Oh, wait. I guess if they register and it's virtual, they could have it sent. I don't know. We're not going to get into all that. So, okay. Does anybody have anything else?
Yes.
Okay, what?
I'm thinking.
All right. I'm sure I've missed some things. If somebody registers for the virtual rally and they can't make it during the live, will they be able to have a playback to watch it at a different time?
Huh.
I don't know for sure, but I'm going to assume yes. Can we ask where you got your shirt? I'll post
Academy.
I'll post a link.
Yeah,
There's a girl that made it. Super
Academies
cute.
everywhere.
I know, it's such a cute shirt. Look how cute that is.
Yeah. Not Google Academy.com.
Y'all want his shirt, right? Marlo Forleo. Okay, I've watched her before. Marie Forleo. I have watched her. I'm just going back and read, make sure there's John Melton. Okay, I've not heard of him. I want to hear. Duane, are you excited? I just want to say, I know the career plan and I knew you weren't getting $1 zillion. Well, thank you. $1 zillion. Wouldn't that be great? I think I posted, whenever somebody asked me that, I went back and posted in that group and said, if I was making that kind of money, though, y'all would all be getting iPads.
Oh, I've seen that.
I mean, not like every single person, but whenever there was a challenge, I'd be giving out some major gifts, man.
We used to get a pretty good.
Well, we did back when I had 2 jobs, but now this job pays our bills. Before I was making double the income, it was like, yeah, sure. I was giving out iPads and stuff too, but now this pays our bills. Sorry, y'all. I have to be a little bit more frugal.
Do that again?
You're so funny. Thank you, Angie. I know I love this shirt too. I just got it recently.
Where'd you get it? You had it made?
Actually, Tabitha, I don't know if everybody knows Tabitha, but they probably do. Tabitha sent me the link because she had a shirt and I was like, oh my God, I love that shirt. So she sent me the lady's info and she made it. Anyway. Okay. Well, I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else?
What was I supposed to say?
I don't know.
There's something. I already touched on everything I wanted to.
I don't know. Did you?
Oh, no, I didn't. Presentation.
What about it?
That photo today.
What?
That photo.
Which one?
The one that was posted on that group.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
With the blue background.
Oh, okay. So Melissa Bluen, got to give her credit.
Yep.
Melissa Bluen posted a picture of some of it was the gift that I had sent, but she put it with a dark background. It looked like a navy, dark background.
Yep.
And set it out in the.
I mean, it was an amazing picture.
It was very pretty the way it was done.
It was very professional looking.
Mm-hmm. But you can do that with like cardboard.
Well, no, but it was like it was
like a velvet.
To me, it looked like a dark velvet.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
In the picture.
Oh, you know what? I'm so glad you said that.
It was awesome.
Okay, so I don't know where it was, but I actually was going to mention something about that. I don't know what happened to those notes. So, you know how we all post all over social media? Well, I don't know about you. Some of you guys take amazing pictures. Angie, I know you take amazing pictures. Some of y'all take amazing pictures. A lot of us use oh my gosh, I'm going to get it wrong because every time I second guess Jessica, L-Y, is it Jessica? Not Jennifer, Jessica. I always second guess myself on that one, but she does these incredible graphics for everybody. And what I wanted to just mention is if you are comfortable taking photographs of how you have your pink zebra displayed in your home, use those photographs because you want to be a little different. You want to stand out. People are going to buy from you.
Yeah.
Everybody using that same graphic all the time. Although I'm very appreciative because when I need something quickly, I can just run and check it out and grab something. But take pictures.
Well, that gives them an idea of how it looks.
Well, exactly.
Instead of looking at a magazine,
exactly.
A picture.
People will see photographs that maybe I've taken and they're like, oh, I never thought about using that without a simmering light under it and just putting it in the middle of a table with a, whatever. I mean,
it's
get
decor.
creative and take,
Our stuff is decor.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to have a light under it.
It's totally decor. In fact, when I'm having an open house next week, and when people come in here and I start pointing out all of the pink zebra stuff, they're like, that's pink zebra. Oh my gosh. They don't even realize because I have it so integrated in my decor. So anyway, I was just, for what it's worth, I was going to share with everybody. If you can take photographs so that it's not a graphic that everybody is going to be sharing on social media, people will stop and look.
Well, that picture today, I looked at it and it just drew my attention. I'm looking at it and I see the stuff and I'm looking at it. I'm like,
it was
what's
a good
different
picture
about this picture? Why am I drawn
but you
to
were
this
stopped.
picture?
Yeah, you stopped and looked at
and I'm
it.
like, what is
Instead
it?
of just,
then it's like, oh, hang on. It just pops because the background was dark and all this stuff was light.
yes.
And you were focused on the product, not everything. I mean, you wasn't distracted by everything. You just was focused on the way she had it set up. It was set up nicely and it just drew my attention to the picture. And I kept wondering, like,
why am I drawn? But see, that's the key.
Why can I turn a page? Why am I keep looking at it?
That's funny. Tiffany says boomerang videos are awesome too. They are. Those are, and it's kind of like a mini video. And so people it shows up in the algorithms. Pamela said there was a discussion in Consultant Corner regarding a graphic I posted that was from Vegas Reunion about ingredient safety. I'll be real honest. I don't stay on Consultant Corner much unless I'm tagged. In fact, I'm not on it unless I'm going to watch Tom or somebody, that's gone live, Connie, or if I'm tagged. So I didn't see it. I don't know. Were they saying that you weren't supposed to do it or that it was awesome or, because I don't know. I'm not sure. But you can always message me too, or we can continue this conversation here. But yeah, get creative with your graphics and just do stuff that's totally out of the box. I know a lot of you guys are really good at, like, when your Club Pink comes in and you do a little video or, but snap some pictures that are a little bit different. But the key is trying to be different so that you stand out. So anyway, for what that's worth. I've been inactive for a while and I'm getting back to really work on my business. Has the ingredient no list changed? Well, I don't know how long you were inactive, but we do have some different ingredients like in the Super Clean and all that kind of stuff, but it's all in the back office. Okay. So there must've been something on it that they didn't agree with. Maybe check the back office because there is an area that's got all of that listed. And then maybe that's what it was. Or if sometimes we tend, like I've seen people that'll make a claim about a product and, we really can't make certain claims unless it's been FDA approved or whatever. And I mean, that's a whole nother, like, nobody wants to go down that road. So, that kind of thing.
It's a major expense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kelly said, please don't copy and paste word for word another consultant's post because you never know if you have mutual friends and it looks insincere. I tell you guys, hopefully I tell you guys, but y'all are welcome to use photographs that I have. I just beg you to change the wording. Like, don't use my wording. And but if you use some of my photographs, I'm okay with that as long as it's just not a graphic that is being repeated, 50 to 2,000 times. Yes, Pamela, absolutely you can. The About tab. Thank you. Thank you, Tiffany. The About tab on your site is the best place to send them for ingredients. Perfect. Okay, we're done. It is almost 6 o'clock.
Bonnie
We're going to
Miller
go eat.
showed up.
Well, Bonnie, hey, Bonnie, sorry. We kind of threw you off, I bet, because we did it an hour earlier and a night later. Sorry about that. You're going to have to watch the replay, my friend. But anyway, I appreciate you guys all being on, and that was fun.
Yes, it was fun.
It was fun. I appreciate it. Y'all reach out if you ever need me, or like I said, if you want to talk career plan, or if you want to talk about motivational speakers or virtual rally. No. Okay. All right. That's it then. You guys have a wonderful evening and have an awesome September. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay. See ya.
Bye.